detonation of a nuclear device approximating a 10 kiloton device in a major metropolitan area.
Protect yourself as much as possible from radiation.
I'm going to my brother!
Cover your mouth and nose with a silk handkerchief or other cloth.
Vibrant response is part of an overarching exercise to train, validate, and confirm the ability of the Submarine Consequence Management Response Force, what we call the SSgt, in a real, simulated, and virtual environment in order to prepare them for their possible mission.
When local and state authorities would be rapidly overwhelmed and would be requesting a federal response, the Department of Defense provides certain assets, such as decontamination and technical rescue, to the local authorities when requested by the governor of the state.
The response force has been called in. This is a force of about 4,500 that includes the U.S. Marine Corps Initial Response Force. They are able to do the very technical rescue that you can see in the rubble pile.
What we have here specifically at Muscatatuck, Indiana, is U.S. Marine Corps Seabirth Marines, the Chemical Biological Incident Response Force, and soldiers of the 379th Chemical Company, Army Reserve Unit out of Chicago, Illinois. We're here at Muscatatuck, Indiana, doing emergency search and rescue. The Marines are conducting what's called technical rescue, pulling people out of rubble and decontamination of casualties within a simulated incident area.
So they bring in their search and extraction teams to evacuate the sick, injured, and wounded people from the bomb. That began, they swept and cleared all the walking wounded, and then they started working on the people that were trapped and unable to rescue themselves.
While the Marines are conducting technical rescue, Marines and Army Reserve soldiers are then decontaminating them, removing the radiological dust from their bodies so that they can be taken for medical treatment. The line is separated into two areas, ambulatory and non-ambulatory, or people that can walk under their own power and people that can't. Then they are processed through the decontamination line, they're rinsed, they're checked for residual contamination, and then they're moved on to receive additional medical treatment outside of the affected area.
We come in light, lean, and life-saving, and we can get patients either by ground or by air. When a patient comes in this type of environment, if we know they're clean, in other words, they're not contaminated, then we can basically bring them right into our emergency room. For the first EMEDs, our role in Vibrant Response is we provide the services of essentially a small community-level hospital. We provide operative capability, resuscitative surgeries. I provide a full emergency room that you would find in any community-level hospital.
Vibrant Response Field Training Exercise was the first ever total employment of the SSgt and has proven invaluable in supporting our citizens following a catastrophic incident.
The way Vibrant Response is helping us specifically in our exercise is it gives us the opportunity to work with units that we would otherwise not have the opportunity to train with. If we ever have to do this, we will not arrive at the incident scene as strangers.
It's a very realistic setup, and it goes a long ways to preparing these men and women of our armed forces to respond and engage properly and effectively in such an emergency.